Hey, this is the video for 1.2, Electron Configuration. So go ahead and set up a new entry in your Cornell notes. Remember to start a new page for this video. Also check out the essential vocabulary. Today we will be discussing wave mechanical model, orbital, quantum level, electron configuration, ground state, and excited state. So the wave mechanical model is simply the modern view of the atom. The electrons are occupying orbitals of varying energy levels. So the way that this looks is that you're going to have these varying shaped areas where you're going to find electrons, and you're going to have different energy levels. So the closer to the nucleus, the less energy. The farther away from the nucleus, the more energy. And you're going to have differently shaped, and they get really intricate, and you don't have to know the various shapes of these orbitals because high school chemistry in Regents chemistry is much more simplified. So Regents chemistry separates the orbitals into these concentric circles. And an orbital is simply the likely location of an electron. So it doesn't go around a ring like a racetrack, but basically, like I showed before, they have these different shapes, and it's the likely location where you'll find an electron. Electrons have very high energy, so they could be in different orbitals at any given moment. But on average, this is where they will be found. Now, the quantum level is the size of the orbital, and it's the amount of energy that is found. So the lowest energy level is the quantum level 1. Quantum level 2 is the second lowest and third lowest. And you can get up to 7 quantum levels. And we will discuss that as we go on and look at the periodic table. Now, the electron configuration is simply the arrangement of the electrons by the quantum level. So we have the first quantum level, and you have 2 electrons. And the second quantum level has 8 electrons, and the third quantum level has 2 electrons. So you have 2, 8, 2. Now, ground state is the electron configuration when the energy levels are according to the reference table. So ground state is like the normal energy level. In this magnesium atom, you have 2, 8, and then 2. Now, in excited state, sometimes some of these electrons get a little bit of energy and they boost out to an outer level. And that can happen, and that is called the excited state. And the excited state is when the electron configuration has the same number of electrons but a different arrangement. So instead of having this 2-8-2 arrangement that I showed you before, you now have 2-7-3. So this is the excited state because we still have 12 electrons. They're just organized in a different configuration than you would see on the periodic table. So this is an example of various excited states from the ground state of gallium. Gallium is atomic number 31. There are 31 electrons in this atom. But now what can happen is you can bump, like for example, one of these 8 bumps to the outer level, 2, 7, 18, 4. One of these 2 bumps to the outer level, 1, 8, 18, 4. One of these 2 and one of these 8, they both bump to the outer level, so we have 1, 7, 18, 5. And then sometimes you can have 1, 2, 3 of them bumping to the outer level, 1, 17, 17, 6. When you total all of these electrons up in each row, you still have 31 electrons. So you still have gallium. The problem is, or the difference is that they are in a different configuration, so that means they are excited state. Now, what I would like you to do is respond to this check for understanding. I want to make sure that you understood this video. I thank you for your attention. I hope this video was informative, and I will see you soon.